Hey guys, Bubfish here on the BunchaSquares SMP, and boy oh boy do I have an episode planned for you guys today. Spawn has gone absolutely nuts. As you can tell here, I'm just flying around. There is a little bit of everything in town now, which is fantastic. I absolutely love that. And we have over here a new bow and arrow merchant, which looks pretty fantastic, and I think this is an I am on fire business. So let's see this. Fine Friends Fletchery. Okay, I like that. Let's check this out in here. Oh, there's spectral arrows. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, just a lot of arrows, a lot of things. I'm not seeing any prices yet though, which is whoops, that's a little odd. Usually you'd have prices with this sort of thing. But anyhow, this building looks fantastic. There's like a little target area out here. What do we have out here? Yeah, just some bows and arrows. That's pretty sweet. I love the villager head on that thing. That looks excellent. Yeah, so that looks really good. That looks really good. I'm excited to see this. This is going to be this was Tezekio's build shop, if you remember from an episode earlier on where we got him to work on some stuff for us. It is now a thumbnail shop, so I'm going to see if I can have him take a couple of thumbnails for this, maybe for this, or maybe not. We'll see. A couple of screenshots for thumbnails. What am I saying? We've got this little build that's already in the process of moving. It's just sort of like a bunch of random little products that we don't really, that people don't really have much of a place for yet. And I think this is Zip's shop. Yeah, there is stuff just going on. The villager hall is still not complete. We've got a few villagers in there, but they're doing more breeding and trying to get those squared away. In here we've got some pretty expensive iron stuff, honestly. This is very, very spendy for my tastes. I want to spend my well-earned diamonds in other ways, which, strangely enough, other ways include this over here, which is pretty funny, honestly. So I've kind of been known for calling people out for not having enough stock on their shelves, even if I don't plan on buying any, which means that this is kind of funny. I have not actually told Tezekio this yet, but I bought him out of glass. That's going to be entertaining to see what happens, what his reaction is to that. That is a lot of glass. So yeah, we've got a couple of builds here. There's a casino and whatnot going on down that way. There's all sorts of new stuff happening here. Things have just kind of taken off, and I didn't really get a chance to showcase that in the Ender Dragon Wither episode. So I figured I'd just do a quick run around here, show you what things look like in Spawn now. It's been a little quiet on the SMP lately. Just a lot of things catching up to people. People needed to do stuff other than game for a while, I'm sure. But we're starting to be in a good point now. I think we're hitting a stride. So let's check this out. Let's go ahead and see if we have any diamonds. What's this sign here? Zombie villager property of Zip. Leave alone. Okay, I don't know if there's actually a zombie villager there anymore, but yeah, who knows. Okay. Ender pearls have been fairly consistent for diamonds. I like that so far. It's making me second guess my strategy of opening up my Enderman farm to the masses. I might want to just, leave that as it is. But you know what? I think I'll do that in this episode. I'll put the coordinates down somewhere in here, and I will actually have a chest with passes or something. We'll see how that all works. But let's see here. Yeah, ender chests. Those I've sold a couple of those. Oh my goodness, okay, so this was a new item actually. This is end rods, and it's a diamond for 16. That's not, not terrible, but I did not expect them to sell out. Okay, that is actually pretty cool. Alright, there we go. That's making up a bit for my glass buying spree. So I know what you're thinking, Bub, what are the plans for today? Well, I actually have a couple of things. I have been busy building away on a couple of different projects around here. One of these, I've moved the automatic smelter over here and simply turned it into an auto carpet making machine, which very quickly fills up, and all it is 3 carpets duplicating over and over and over, and that red carpet is going to be used to carpet the interior of the museum. Now the museum is looking really, really good. I'm very happy with how this is turning out so far. I've still got a bit to go on the ceiling of a couple of these rooms, but actually let's just climb up here real quick and I'll show you where we're at. So this is the second floor. I'm actually right above Origin. That's right down there. And there's all sorts of cool stuff going on around here, honestly. We've got a great big room over here. I don't know what a lot of these rooms are going to be for yet, but they're here. They're ready to be used for something. I think I have a couple of good things in mind for stuff. I think this might be the map wall. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. There's just sort of this random section here. But the idea for today, I am going to start. I'm not going to finish anything anytime soon, I don't think. This is just too big of a project to get done in one sitting. But I love how it looks so far. I absolutely love how this is turning out. I'm so happy with it. Okay, so what I was saying is, I'm going to start making the roof. And once the roof is done, we should be good to just start filling in with whatever. I don't want too many things getting in, you know, before we do this. So, the whole plan today is to start with the different bits and bobs up here, and I've got a design that I think will work. I want to do something, and there's a reason I bought out all the glass. I think I want to do something with some nice glass arches, or stone arches, and I want to get some glass in there so it's got a lot of nice natural lighting. You're not going to have stuff spawning without extra lighting, and I don't think we're going to have to worry about that given all the glowstone I've invested into this thing. But with Borky dead, we have very limited options when it comes to getting a ton of glowstone very, very quickly. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to go and fill in these sections here. Whoops. And that's just so items or mobs don't spawn up on these half slabs. And that shouldn't be much of an issue. I don't think they can. I think slabs are considered a transparent block, or at least the bottom half is, or something like that. I don't know. All I know is that it shouldn't, oh goodness sakes again, shouldn't be much of an issue to do this. What I am going to have to do is put something on these sections that isn't visible from down on the ground, that looks okay looking down on from the sky because we're flying over this thing all the time, and will stop mobs from spawning. Now, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is use all of these stone buttons, because stone buttons prevent... Oh, that's cool. I guess I didn't know that you could change the orientation of buttons. How did I not know that? That's awesome. Okay, so that's going to make this much easier. So as you can see, I'm here in a creative copy of the world. This is an older one, and it's so weird to see all of this stuff this way now, because we've made so many big advancements since I made this particular backup. As you may have noticed in the actual realm, I have gone through and I've fixed all these pillars. That took forever, thanks Tez. But yeah, I decided I'd go back to the birch after a while. This, though, this is the pattern that I'm thinking would work really, really well for this build. I'm going to take a couple of screenshots here, hopefully, and kind of get a good idea of what we're working with. Alright, taking a look at this, it looks like I've gotten everything. All of the buttons should be in place. Everything will prevent critters from spawning. That's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. Now, I don't think it will necessarily prevent Endermen from teleporting there, but it shouldn't be a problem having creatures spawn there anymore. So that is awesome. That is exactly what we were looking for there. Now, I need to get a whole heck lot of stone slabs, which should not be a problem. I actually have, what, 3 double chests of stone? Let me check here. 1.5. What? Why is cobblestone in here? Yeah, okay, we're close to 3. That's actually pretty good. That should be enough to get us started at least. And we have a bunch of stone slabs over here. So I'm thinking what might actually wind up happening is some of the blocks that I showed you will become accent blocks, like chiseled stone brick or something, just to kind of spice things up and not have it be one solid line over the building. I think that should be pretty good. Okay. I'm going to jump in, I'm going to craft a bunch of these things, and I will come back to you when I've started the building itself. Okay, so that's kind of the general shape of it. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle what it's going to look like, but, you know, let's get up in the air here real quick, and I will show you what it's going to look like when we finally... Oh, this is why I usually fly in F5. Okay. Okay, so let's get up above here. And you'll kind of be able to see the contour that this thing is going to make. Now, it's kind of going to have a rounded top. It's going to be the same on both sides, so it's going to arc up and over. The ends, however, are going to kind of be curved in a different way. So it's kind of going to be difficult to do that. It's a weird shape. It's not quite even in the ways that would make it really easy to make a globe of glass, but... You know, I think I'm up to the challenge. I'll just have to make sure that all 4 sides are consistent, and that's going to be a project unto itself right there. So, yeah, that's where we're at. I'm going to jump back in, and I'm going to get a bit more done up there. Actually, though, hold on. I was reminded of something just a few minutes ago that no one has yet given me a name for our marvelous house pig. So, I have taken the liberty of choosing... the worst, best name I could find, and this is actually a personal favorite of mine. I actually love this character. It's a red versus blue reference, so get ready for it. Maybe you'll know about it, maybe you won't. If you haven't seen the most recent seasons, you'll probably not get the joke. But his name, from now on, is Spencer Porkinson. Spencer Porkinson. Yes, that is our pig, and he will be a glorious Spencer Porkinson. And yeah, there we go. And now we can continue with the ceiling, roof, thing, structure, whatever this is. Boy, this is going to be a big project. As part of a big project, it's definitely made it just that much bigger. Okay, so let's see kind of what this looks like from the ground down here. I'm just kind of curious. Oh, there's a zombie. That's nice. I definitely needed more zombie action in my life. That's really what I needed. Okay. That looks okay. That looks fine. I want to see what it looks like when I do the other side. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I might need to do something with the inside edge there, because that's looking a little bit straight and blocky. It's not flowing very well with the rest of the structure. So I might see what that looks like, but maybe once the glass is in, that won't matter so much. Maybe that won't look so weird. Okay, overall I'm liking it though. I think this is definitely a good direction to go with this. Yeah, so I've got a good template going here. And now I think I need to work on the template for these doors. I need to get a nice door frame design that I really like and get it installed in here. Because that's what I need to do. That's why. Okay, there we go. I think that archway looks pretty good. I had to go through a couple of different versions of it, and I think this one's pretty much what it was when I first designed it, like way back in episode 8 or whatever. But I still like it. I think it looks really good, and it might tie things well together with the roof using that texture. I don't know, we'll have to see, guys. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to do some testing with it, and I'm also going to want to do something on here to add some torches into things, but I want to make it look good. So I might use some stairs of some sort. We'll see how that all turns out. That's down the road a bit. For now, though, I think that's looking really good, and I think we can continue on, and yeah, I'm going through quite a few stone slabs doing this, so that's good as well. Alright, so I actually took quite a long break from recording there to the point where I don't actually remember what the last thing I recorded was. But we have a decent start on the roof here, and we have the overhang complete. all the way around the building. And now we just need to start filling in these bracers. Now obviously what's going to be going in the middle is going to be a bunch of glass, but what I've done here is I've also created this ridge down the middle. And looking at it and imagining what it's going to look like once it's all said and done, I'm thinking that what I might want to do is get like some sort of stone circular pattern up around these connecting points, or maybe like a little diamond shape or something, just to give it a bit more character and a bit more flair. And we'll see exactly how that goes. But yeah, it's coming together, and as you can see from down here, there's a little bit more texture down here than I was originally planning for, which is good. I wanted something where it's not just, you know, monotonous to look at. So hopefully that does the trick. I'm still trying to decide what type of glass will eventually wind up in here, but I'm thinking it's probably going to be the same color that I've got in the window panes, and I'll have to check if that's light gray or gray again. And that'll just be to keep with the color scheme, so we know exactly what the thing is going to look like when it's all done. I like this quite a bit. It's going to be difficult to finish up exactly the way I want it, I think, but you know, I think we're making good, solid progress. That's what I say every time. I know that's kind of my thing. We made progress. Well, I think we're really making progress. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep going on this for a little bit, and then I think we need to go and finally check out the Enderman farm, get the prices and the passes set up for that, and once that's done, yeah, we'll see. I think I need to go and collect some chorus fruit, because we need some more end rods. Those all sold out incredibly quickly. I was not expecting that. So, I'm going to keep going, and I will see you in just a minute. And just like that, we've finished the ring around the roof. Wow. This actually looks amazing. I'm really glad with how it's turning out so far. We'll need to get up in the air as soon as I'm done placing these blocks. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. The one thing with it is I spent so much stone to get this far, that it actually did put a dent in my stone supply. It's nothing that I think I'm gonna need to worry about yet, but I never thought that this would actually make me run out of stone. So, you know, I'm optimistic. I hope that it actually does. I'm kind of curious to see. Will it actually run me out of stone? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to leave that one there. I don't know if I'm actually going to keep it there ultimately, but, you know, why not? So, yeah, I'm going to get these placed. Then we can do a flyover and work on the other stuff that needs doing. Alright, so it was raining so hard there that it actually was preventing me from taking off with my rockets. So, that was something. I don't think I've had it rain much lately. So let's check this out. Let's get this up high. Yeah, that's coming together really nicely. And if you come over this way and you look at it from over here, yeah, you can kind of see the shape coming together. Oh, this is going to be nice. I'm actually really excited about this. Okay, so now what we need to do is go into the end and start collecting some stuff that we need to make some more end rods. And we also need to visit the Enderman farm, just so I can show you guys where and what that is. So I just thought this was kind of funny and I had to pass this along. I came in here and there's a crafting table over here, which I never placed. And the crafting table over here that I did place, somebody really likes their crafting tables. I don't know why you'd put another one down, but maybe they just didn't see this one and they were like, plop. Oh, okay, well, okay. Alright, let's go to the end, and I will see you at the Enderman farm. Alright, and here we are at the Enderman farm. This took me a lot of work to get the way it is right now. And it is just looking fantastic, honestly. It's so ridiculously fast that I think most of these chests are probably... Yeah, okay. And I haven't even been here lately. The last time I was here, these filled up pretty much instantly on their own. So, there you go. This is just crazy. What do we got? just more pearls. I've actually had to start emptying out pearls as we get them. It's so crazy. It's just so nuts. And I need to look up and find exactly whose design this was again. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's a really, really good one. Alright, so now that we've been all recharged, everything is at... Oh, well, the wings are already a little bit broken from the flight over here. I'm going to just be getting a whole ton of chorus fruit and smelting that up so we can make some more end rods. That is going to be the main goal out here. I'm just kind of kicking around doing this sort of thing, but yeah. So how's everybody doing out there? Anybody got some crazy cool plans coming up? Yeah? No? Okay, cool, fine. Be that way. Yeah, I'm just I'm just gonna get these all lined up and we should be ready and raring to go. Alright, I have about 8 stacks of chorus fruit, which should be enough to tide everybody over for a while. I'm definitely going to need more later on. I want to use those for lighting in a lot of the museum, or at least on the outside of the museum. I've got enough glowstone, I think, to keep the inside nice and lit. But, yeah, I think on the outside, especially on the roof where there are places that it gets dark, I want to use end rods because those are nice. Look at that Enderman farm just churning away. Look at those Endermen. They all just want to, dive in there and die by my blade. That's good of them. It's very kind. And while those chorus fruit are smelting away in the smeltery, I am going to hunt some more blazes. Alright, so that went really well, and I actually very quickly got enough ender stuff and blaze rods to pretty much refill the chest. I mean, I'm not going to fill it up all the way right now. I'm going to keep some back stock, but yeah, we're going to do that really quickly here. And then we're going to set up the stuff for the Enderman farm. Now, really cool, actually, I have a blaze head now, which are super rare, so I'm going to be sure to save that. I think I might open up a store at some point here that sells heads. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do it or not, but yeah, anyhow. Okay, so it's stacks of 16, so let's just do that quick. I immediately screw it up. And there we go. Okay, so now I just need to figure out how I want to run the Ender shop, the XP farm, and I'm also going to be offering, if I didn't mention this already, infinite Ender pearls as part of a package. So, yeah, well, I will come back to you as soon as I've figured out exactly how that's going to work. Okay, so I think I've come up with a decent pricing structure for the Enderman farm, and this is what it is. We have over here one-time Enderman farm XP passes for 5 diamonds apiece, which I think is pretty fair. If you're going to be... I put a lot of effort into that little farm, so basically what you're just going to do, you grab one of the XP keys, and I'm going to have a place where you can discard the used keys, or you can put them in and I can tally exactly how many of them have been used. Of course you can buy them ahead of time, so that doesn't really matter, but I'll just have those here. And over here, I have 45 diamonds for an infinite XP pass, which I think is, once again, pretty fair. You'd have to go 10 individual times, and I'm not sure, some people might think that this is a better deal if they don't have a lot of mending things, or if they aren't on the realm a lot. Others might think that this is a better deal in the long haul. So, and of course over here we have for 28 diamonds, you can skip the line here, you don't have to buy ender pearls directly from me, you can just go right to their source and farm as many as you want. This is sort of, you have to have bought both of these in order to get this one. This is sort of like an added bonus on top of this one. So, I think I need to do something to point that out to people. That this isn't just something, because if you're going to be out there, well, I guess it doesn't, I guess since the Endermen are killing themselves, this just means that you can't be out there farming XP at the same time. You just have to empty out whatever's in the chests and, hang out. So I'll just have to clarify that to people. But I think this is going to work. I think this is going to go quite well. So that is the plan there. Those are officially open. The Enderman farm is ready for business. Now I just need to post the coordinates for it somewhere so everybody knows where it is. I'm probably going to post them inside the building so people will know. But anyhow, guys, that's kind of all of the time I have for today's episode. I think we got a lot of cool stuff done. We got a good start on the roof of the museum. That is finally coming right along, and it looks nice on the horizon there. I'm really excited to see what happens when I start putting the glass in. But yeah, guys, this has been This Time. If you enjoyed the video, of course, leave a like, leave a comment. Of course, absolutely leave a comment. I love seeing comments. So please drop one of those below. This has been This Time. That will be That Time. And I have just run out of time, so I will catch you next time.